Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new hardware unboxing. Today with the GAMDIAS ZEUS P1 RGB Gaming Optical Mouse. It was sent to us by the people at GAMDIAS. I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to review this mouse. Also the other things that I have right on the edge of the screen, to which I will get to in a future video. So as you may see, the camera setup is working quite nicely today. The lighting is almost good, so we're probably gonna be able to see exactly what's in this case properly. So let's open this up and not waste too much time. Well, we can look at the box first if you want to. Like it's an old box. Like it's not one of those super duper exceedingly strange boxes that holds in it a mouse that was designed by a company that went bankrupt because they made mouses that were incredibly fancy and kind of actually horrible when you get around to it because the click failed. Yes, I'm talking about Mad Catz again. I still cannot get over the fact that we basically were the last persons in the world guessing to review that mouse before the company went under. So let's open this up. I actually believe the thing at the end here was already opened. We'll see which one we can actually get. I'm hoping to not actually damage the box, because I'm gonna need somewhere to actually store the mouse until I properly review it, because I still have the trust ones to get through. I just finished the review of the Laban one. You're probably gonna see it on the channel. Well, you may have seen it already. I'm not sure when this is gonna air. So let's open this up carefully. Ooh, voila! Ooh, the cable is tucked away neatly in its own little place, so it doesn't have problems getting stuck in other bits of the compartmentalization of the box. Anything else inside? No, the box is empty in every other sense. We have a manual here for the ZEUS P1. A manual that you probably can't see all that well because of the glaring light from the cameras, but if I, well, the camera, the very professional reflector lights, studio reflectors, but if I turn it off, this camera won't see actually anything. In the manual you'll find a basic set of instructions that kind of tell you that this is a mouse that connects to a USB port and it functions as a mouse. Let's put that aside and open up the box, and well, the box is open, but take the mouse out of the packaging. Okay, so the mouse has one of those plastic shrouds on it. You know, this thing could have actually been they could have actually made an opening like a cutout in the box and just have this put here to keep the mouse in. Yeah, they could have done it. I mean, this is here already, and well, this already has the frame to keep the mouse in place, so they could have probably done that. Well, let's see exactly what the mouse looks like now that we have it open. Okay, which camera can pick it up better? Well, probably both of them. Okay, first impression. Feels kind of nice. It's long, and I mean, yeah, this mouse is long, and I mean, I think it may be actually longer than the Laban one. Let me double, oh sorry, I hit the mic. Let me double check. This is the Laban mouse. Let's check them side to side. Yeah, no, they're pretty much the same length, but this one just feels a bit longer, probably because it doesn't have that weird hourglass shape. In terms of actually fitting the hand, it does so quite well. Like, I don't currently feel any sort of pain from it like I did from the other one. There is some materials. This is actual rubber on the sides, like actual rubber. You can actually feel it. It's nice. It's a rubberized texture here, and here it continues with normal rubber, like not textured. It's got the same kind of bezel as the Laban, which can sometimes get caught on your palm if you're not careful. Side buttons, they are, well, they're kind of bunched up together on the side, but they have this delimitation, like they're bezels, so they don't clash into each other. They're separated, which will make it a bit easier to actually use. Let's turn this around. The scroll wheel, it feels nice enough. You can feel little bumps when you turn it. It's not one of those wheels that flies off independently forever, ever and ever. And we have 1 button, 2 button, 3 button. We have an extra button, people. We have an extra button here. Whatever shall we do with it? Because it's, gotta be honest, I'm not crazy about the placement of this button. Like you can see it right here. It's placed placed right under the change DPI setting, and there's another, well, it's a placeholder under it. It's an odd place to put a button. Like, it could be good for a macro setting, something that you use really rarely, something that you do not actually rely on in your game, because it's not a good place to put a button. Honestly, I would have put it somewhere around here, like on the sides. It would have been a lot better, a lot more, you know, useful. Maybe even on like on the top, like the Le Bon one has. Also, they kind of have the same sort of RGB layout, only I do believe that this one actually has lights on the bottom half as well, not just on the top trim right here. Also, they both have the logo, but that's kind of a standard thing. In front, it sort of looks like a grill from a car, a bit, or a Decepticon maybe. By the way, this mouse also has a sensor that goes all the way up to 12,000. I wonder if they actually say what sensor it is, because it may be the same PMW, what was it, 3360, I believe, that's in the Le Bon one. Oh, one thing to note is that this mouse has a braided cable, so it will go on your furniture, so be careful about where you put it. Also, the connector is gold plated, so it won't have any problems corroding. Though honestly, unless you keep your mouse in salt water, you probably wouldn't have any sort of troubles with corrosion. I'm actually going to try and plug it in right now. Now keep in mind, plugging in a USB device is always a problem, because from time to time, the second camera, this one will stop working. So hopefully it will not explode. Hopefully. Okay, I put it in the wrong way. That's how USBs work. And voila, Windows is detecting something. I'm going to shut off this light just so you can see better. This mouse does come with its own software called the Hera system. The Hera software enabled LED. So, oh no, wait, just software. Yeah, the Hera software. It does come with its own software, so okay, it doesn't recognize it as being its own thing, it just says USB mouse detected, which, okay, I'm guessing I'm gonna have to install the driver to get it to work at its full potential. The trust ones were recognized because they had in their firmware the identification of their well, identity. You can't really see all that well because of the lighting, but there is a very faint RGB glow here. Well, it's currently a bit yellowish and that's it. You can customize it with any color you want, like it does say so on the box. You have 16 million colors RGB, I believe, or at least customizable streaming lighting. It doesn't say 60 million colors, I believe. No, it just says that it's RGB, so I'm not exactly sure how many colors you can actually render, but hey, we'll see exactly how good it is in the actual review, which is gonna be probably in August, or at the end of, it's gonna be in August or even September, no, maybe August. It depends on whether the monitor gets here or not. It probably won't, because I canceled the order of the monitor because it did not get here 10 days later. I mean, they didn't even bother to get it out of the depot, because they probably didn't have it on stock and were just lying to me. The mouse itself, it feels nice. The clicks click okay. Like, it's a very plain shape. Like, this would be a mouse that you could probably use very easily if you're ambidextrous or if you're left-handed. Though again, the side buttons would be an issue because you wouldn't be able to use them with your left hand unless you could actually train your ring finger to use them properly. But in terms of ergonomics, it's not perfectly so. You can see that there's a bit of a, let's turn this up again. There's a bit of a contour here, like it's more beveled, more rounded on this edge. So it is a bit shaped, so it's not completely ambidextrous, but still, it fits well in my hand, and it kind of works. It feels okay. I'm gonna have, again, like I said, I'm gonna have a review for this up on the channel probably at the end of August or in September, depending on if I do get an extra monitor in the meantime or not. well, I'm gonna see you again soon with more unboxings because GAMDIAS has sent us quite a lot of stuff that you will not be able to see on this frame because it's tucked away in that corner. But I'm gonna record those now and you'll be able to see them in the coming days on our channel. So stick around, watch some of our other videos. We have hardware, we have games, we have the occasional singing, and horrible live streams, which are horrible and we should stop doing them. But people watch them for some reason. So I'll see you when I'll see you. Goodbye.